All right, viewers, good evening and welcome once again. First of all, I would like to appreciate all of you who have reached out to appreciate what I'm doing, and most of you who have testified to the fact that so far the videos that I've made have helped you in one way or the other, and you are always anticipating me to drop another video. Having said that, I will also like to address some of the issues that some of you raised. Particularly, someone asked me, what is the difference between my name and my business name? For instance, I made mention yesterday of if you are bearing a name like Emmanuel, you can register as Emmanuel Enterprises. The advantage of that is that there are many people who may be bearing Emmanuel. And even when you have a surname, there are possibilities that someone will have the same surname with you and even the same middle name with you. So to avoid any conflict, registering your business with the Corporate Affairs Commission prevents this kind of anomalies and prevents anything that will come as a result of that. It also prevents any conflict of interest or conflict of name or trademark issues. And that's the reason why it is always advisable for you to have a name check before you get your business registered. And if you choose a name that has already been taken by any other person, the Corporate Affairs Commission may not even accept registering you at all in the first place. So registering your name makes you unique. It makes you stand out. It makes you a very unique person, or it makes your business very unique because there is no other business that can be bearing the same name with you, except in some instances where you are operating in different sectors. But even at that, the chances are rare that there will be two business names exactly, you know. So that is what it is. And some of you who have also reached out trying to ask how you can get your business registered with the Corporate Affairs Commission, we try to make another video dedicated to that. But today we are going to go straight to the requirements that you need to have after you have registered your business. And like I said, for now, I'm going to be focusing on those of you who are registering under the category of business names, that is, under the category of sole proprietorship businesses. After you have registered your business with the Corporate Affairs Commission, the first thing that you need to do is to ensure that you go to your the tax authority, and as a business name, you can do that with your state government. So you can just go to your state Inland Revenue Service and ensure that you have a tax clearance certificate by first of all generating your TIN number, and it will make it very easy for you to operate. Because particularly if you are dealing with the government, the TIN number is going to be important so that they will be deducting all taxes that are due to the government, like VAT, like withholding taxes and all of that. They will be deducted at sources, before you get your payment. So the first thing you need to do is that after you have registered your business, you are not just supposed to go and hang your certificate on the wall, and that is just for decoration. But you are supposed to be using it to do business. So the first thing that you need to do is to ensure that you have your TIN number, and then after you have your TIN number, you can have your tax clearance certificate. Yes, although I don't need to say this, but you need to have an address, you need to have an email, and you need to have a contact, because all these things are very important if customers or clients want to reach out to you. So after you have registered your business and you have gotten your tax clearance certificate, you have your email address, you have your phone number, you have your address. The next thing you need to do is, don't forget that you have already defined your line of business. So it is assumed now that, for instance, if you are a tailor, you have already indicated that what you are going to be doing is tailoring. But that business name has given you a license, a wide license to operate in some other areas that you may not even know. So what kind of jobs will you be able to do? Or what kind of contracts will you be able to get if you have a business name? Number one, you can be able to offer services. Services like cleaning, cleaning services. You can offer services like supply of diesels to government agencies, to big corporate organizations, to individuals, and all of that. You can also offer to supply stationaries, You can offer to supply, papers, printers, and cartridges. These are some of the things that you can be able to supply. And then there are times also that the government wishes to train people on particular things. So if you are a tailor and the government needs, people to be trained in those areas, there are agencies that are dedicated to human capital development. There are also agencies that are dedicated to youth empowerment, women empowerment, or human capital. I mean, human empowerment generally. So some of the times the government will publish those kind of opportunities, and it's only those of you who are registered that can be able to participate. So what you need to do is that you have to be on the lookout. You check journals, you check that are dedicated to that, but you can also approach, some of these offices and tell them what you do. You can ask them, go to the procurement departments and inquire about some of the things that are available to be doing. And then after you have explained to them what you do, it will be easier for them to relate with you. You know, it is not every job that goes through the cumbersome processes of advertising and all of that. We have what we call local purchase orders. And those local purchase orders, you can be able to get them as long as you have your business name, that is, you have your certificate from the Corporate Affairs Commission, and you have your tax clearance certificate. So these are some of the things that you can be able to do. Now, how about some of these schools, like the Unity colleges? If you go there, you see that they have boarding houses, and these boarding houses, there are students there who feed on a daily basis. So there are people who are supplying them with all kinds of things. They supply them with foodstuffs. They supply them with palm oil, with vegetable oil, with all kinds of cooking utensils. So if you have your business name registered, you are going to have advantage, and you can be able to get all of these things. So you can see that as a business, a sole proprietor, you don't even have a lot of requirements. All you need, first of all, is just for you to have your business registered, you have your certificate ready, and then you have your tax clearance certificate. Once you have that, you are good to go. Thank you. So I don't want to make these videos too long, so I will just be taking it one at a go. But that is just what it is. So tomorrow I'm going to be focusing on, where you can be able to get this kind of opportunities that I just mentioned, here, beginning with the NGOs. And I will be telling you some of the NGOs, that are on the lookout for these kinds of services. And I will make sure that the video is more detailed. I think it is time for me to even take the video even longer, so that I'll be detailed enough to explain most of the things that you need to understand in this business for you. Yes, that's what I'll be doing tomorrow. Thank you. Until I come your way again. God bless you. You can equally, if you have registered your business and you want people to know what you do, you can advertise in the comment section by posting what you do, and posting, if you have a flyer or you have a complimentary card, you can have it posted under this video. Thank you, and God bless you.